Come on. Perfect. Actually, we're getting some decent RNG, honestly. Second tries aren't too bad. Alright, so here we go. We got... Drew versus Kirboo. We got Kirboo on Toad, which is exciting. Kirboo normally a Peach player. I think the last tournament might have played Bowser. And then this tournament going all Toad. One of the best players in Europe. Peasky also a very solid American LNG player. Kirboo known for the front tricks, a big front trick user. You guys know my opinion on front trick, but Kirboo's a big front trick user. Wow, nice block. No! Toad's too short to hit that. Yeah, let's try co-commentating. It's gonna be weird because there's gonna be a little bit of a delay, right? But we'll make do, we'll make do. You sound like shit? Alright, sounds good. What's up, PK Kirby? We got co-commentary on the microphone right now. How's it going, PK Kirby? Oh, PK Kirby may not have permission to chat here. Not letting you unmute. Gotcha. So we got Drew up 5-2 over Kirboo's Toad right now. Looking pretty scary for Kirboo here. Of course, Drew got one of the hardest Waluigi's to beat. I think maybe 6 on the American ladder. Yeah, Drew's kind of dominating right now. Another special coming out. Game 1 going to Drew. Hopefully players remember to press plus here. Hey, what's up, PK Kirby?
Oh, sick. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good. Thanks for hopping on for co-commentary here.
Absolutely. Am I coming in all right?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. So you're probably just gonna be on like a 1-2 second delay on the stream.
Yeah, I stopped the stream audio, so I'm just listening to how it sounds on Discord.
Gotcha. Cool, so looks like we got a character switch coming out.
And I was unable to see the game. Who won the first one?
Oh, Drew won the first game. And it looks like Kirboo's now switching to Peach, giving up on the Toad.
Yeah, well, you know, try it out for one match, see what happens.
Yeah,
but,
that's what
in
character
the
counter
end-
picks are for, right?
Yeah.
Love to see at
But
least
still,
trying
you
out
know.
new characters like that.
Absolutely, and Kirboo Peach getting second place in Taco 3. Certainly not something that Drew wants to face off against.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot scarier for Drew this game, I believe.
We'll have to see how Kirboo handles the angles, sees how he gets Waluigi off balance, and really that's going to decide how this game goes, and then we'll see what Drew does to adapt if a game 3 is possible.
Yeah, that's right. Ultimately, the name of the game with Waluigi is just getting him to break his form, which is pretty hard to do with a character with so much reach.
It's funny how this stuff kind of evolved, you know, in June, I can get him a little bit off form. Then July, the Waluigi learned how to L cancel. And now it's just like, you know how to play the game now, watch out.
Yeah. The laws are getting scary. And Drew, of course, one of the top laws in the country.
Absolutely, taking big names off of big players on the ladder, so, you know. Pray to RNGesus that we get this next match.
Yeah, so this rule set was really supposed to help out with the lack of RNG, but so far we've had character switches in both of the streamed matches in between games.
It's true,
So
but
we haven't got
at
to
the
see
same
it.
time, it's not like you have to get out of the lobby and then create a new lobby and then straight strike again, so
True,
it's not
true,
as
true.
bad.
Yeah, not having to create a whole new lobby is a big time save. Looks like we got a little unlucky on this one, though. Spectator mode, please, Nintendo.
Need it now. Random Camelot person that may be in the stream, if you're out there.
We need it. We need it badly.
Right now. Everybody in the chat, get the give RN, the give emote, say, we need spectator mode, please. And hopefully whoever's out there will hear us.
Yeah, I hope so. It's so critical, especially for trying to host tournaments like this.
Absolutely. And recently these tournaments have been getting stacked.
They
In your
have
first
been.
tournament here, there were like 28 really great players.
Yeah. No, these tournaments are getting stacked. Even the Shmario Tennis Tuesday weekly, every week now, it's like a full 32 bracket full of all the best players. It's insane.
I can only imagine how intimidating that might be. It's like, oh man, I want to try out my first Mario Tennis tournament, and you know, this is a weekly going on every week. Let's see who's here. Number 1 player in the world, number 2 player in the world, number 3 player in the world,
Yeah,
and so on and so
it's
forth.
absolutely nuts.
Yeah, but if you are out there in the chat and you want to really get into this game, we're totally for it. It's a lot of fun, and
Oh, yeah,
the community
absolutely.
is very strong, so we'll help you out with that.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of people are all trying to get better at this game. Everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's trying to get good. All right, here we go. We got the match.
Go. Form break right off the start. You don't want to have to waste that meter right at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Kirboo handles this. I actually struggle myself against Waluigi. So I'm going to be
So all the
personally taking
Peach
notes
players
here.
out there, take some notes.
I know I'm taking notes. I could just right now.
Oh, there's the European front trick.
Yeah, Kirboo known especially in the videos. I'm still not convinced about it, but he does make it work. The energy gain on it is pretty good. I think that's something that I...
There's another one too.
Yeah. And look at the huge energy advantage
This
now.
game. Yeah, that's what's awesome about this game is that each Peach, each character, each player plays the character differently, and here we see how Kirboo plays Peach.
Yeah, it's a sign of a good game too. When you can have a varied amount of playstyle at the top level of a character, you know the game's good.
Absolutely, and this meter advantage is huge right now. Drew's gonna have to
Yeah.
get back a lot more meter.
Yeah, I think Kirboo's goal here is just going to be holding this meter advantage as much as possible.
And those front tricks actually not doing too bad, getting Drew to have to move around and can't get enough charge on his meter.
Yeah, the front tricks are interesting. It's hard for me to really
As
understand.
a Yoshi player, I'm not really afraid of him because one tap top spin is pretty good against that type of stuff. But against someone like Waluigi, who's pretty slow,
That's true.
you know,
Maybe
it
the
might
punishment
actually be a
is
pretty
fair.
good. Yeah, might be a really good move. Wall spin.
Yeah, actually, that's an interesting point. I wonder if that does contribute to my. I personally still don't think that they're the best. But maybe it's just because I play Peach and I can walk up and just do a one-tap topspin angle and get a pretty big punish on it, or even just walk up and lob it behind him too. Drain meter
Exactly, because the main thing with Waluigi is speed, and same thing with Junior. After all the nerfs, so
yep.
you gotta do what you gotta do. And there he goes, moving again after a front trick.
Drew does have full meter here though, so we're just gonna see how he's gonna play this. Yeah.
You know, as we're talking about what he needs to do to adjust, here he is with about to use a special and possibly getting his 3rd point, tying it up. Can block, but still gonna use a lot more meter. Oh, that was a great trick shot.
Yep, and of course Peach coming out way ahead on that one on the special game. Didn't have to burn a ton of meter to save it, and now again with a huge meter lead for Kirboo.
That's another thing that's really been growing as the community grows, is just how to effectively come back from a special. Because, I mean, you would expect after a spin special for Waluigi to be in the lead, but Kirboo with a huge meter advantage right now.
Yep. Yeah, it's always an interesting game when both players are full on meter, because generally specialing is kind of risky in those scenarios because you might come out behind, but sometimes there's not too much else you can do, you just kind of have to force a scenario change.
Absolutely. We see Drew, you know, he's still going for the special right when he gets it.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of vast. Waluigi can't do much without it, right? Like, in terms of scoring options, Waluigi doesn't have much.
Still, you gotta use the spin special. There are a lot of characters that wish they could do such a thing.
Yeah. So that front trick was actually really good. That drained a ton of meter from Drew.
Oh yeah, look at this. But using a lot of meter to get that return, and now meter advantage is pretty much gone. You know, even though Waluigi's offense has been a little bit nerfed, like, those slices are still super scary.
Yeah, they are. They have such good speed, especially when the ball's got a little bit of height to him, and he just slices them right down. Now, this is always an interesting part of the game.
What we're seeing again with these front tricks. Front tricks is that, you know, he's getting more meter because he's able to predict where the ball's going, and that gives him the meter advantage. And he's been holding meter advantage a lot throughout this whole match.
It's always interesting to see when both players are low on meter, because the stakes are honestly much higher when no one has any meter. It's so much easier to score on someone who has no meter. And when both players are just trying to get the meter advantage, it's so interesting. The 50-50s have so much weight in those scenarios. It's always so tense.
Really. And Kirboo saying, alright, so I played Toad, that was fun, here's my Peach, game 2 goes to me. And we do know that Drew does have a Luigi.
He does, doesn't he? Yeah.
But it looks like he's
opting to stay.
Looks like he's sticking with, yeah. I think that's a smart move.
Excellent. I gotta update the score. It's 1-1, right? 1-1. Gotta update the overlay.
Got some insight in the chat. Drew saying that the reason he moves in circles is because his analog stick is broken.
Interesting.
What's up, Duck Buttersworth? Okay, but now we see, look at Drew with this big meter advantage.
Yep. The Kirboo evening it up with the front trick.
See, look at that meter, and then now it's back to even. He's able to predict where the ball's going. Those front tricks are really scary.
Yeah, those front tricks are scary, actually. They're so interesting. I don't know how to use them. I guess that's something I gotta learn.
I think it's just a matter of when you want to use them, like when you want to use them to get a point or when you want to use them to get meter. And I think in Kirboo's case, he's definitely using them to get meter.
Yeah, using them to get meters seems pretty key. That,
and it also depends on the stage. Yeah, like here, you know, hardcore, pretty standard. You're not going to see anything crazy, but I'm sure on clay and bass, those are going to be really scary.
Oh, and Kirboo setting up the zone trap on D-Ski, draining all the meter he just worked so hard to get.
Very clean, but what he does afterwards is very important, because if you set it back to neutral, then yep, there you go. Charge shots, getting that meter back.
Kirboo just holding meter advantage with these front tricks.
1-0.
First point to Kirboo.
Drew pushed up a little too far there for the return.
Trying to make some type of read there, but it really didn't work out.
Yeah, of course you do have to let the ball bounce.
That is important. Rules of tennis.
Kirboo says
Might not
that
be able to moonwalk in Wimbledon, but you know, you gotta still let the ball bounce.
I'm still waiting for them to put in the special from Power Tennis where he turns the court into a swimming pool and swims to the ball. I can't believe we didn't get that in this game.
I cannot believe we didn't get that, and pretty upset. Instead, we just got him spinning around like a ballerina. But, you know, it's emblematic of the fact that he has spin special, I guess. You know, a lot of meter waste there, and 5-0. I don't want to say it's over, but when you're losing meter like that and you're down by 5 points, you really gotta keep what you got.
6-0. Change card. Match point.
And now Drew going to have to go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Come
Oh,
back
but he's
again.
pushing up again and does not let it bounce. So that is going to be the set for Kirboo.
Great games by both players, though. You know, Drew getting that first game against the Toad. You know, you don't want to go down against the secondary, but once Kirboo decided to go Peach, really went in his favor.